Hey, it's me, Tiffany, and welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy and postpartum related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journeys from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com where you can check out my doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses, and you can also check out some merch that I have. So I'm going to try to do this one without laughing because it's funny, but it's not funny. So there was a teacher in North Carolina, a 71-year-old teacher, who was caught on camera punishing some students in her class for misbehaving. So I'm gonna share the story with you, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about it.
Simple assault after video of her whipping students with what looks like an extension cord surfaced online.
Justin Lundy spoke with outraged students and parents who have seen the video of the South Lenoir High School teacher. He is live in Lenoir County now with more. Justin?
Yes, Dave, the teacher who struck two students was actually employed right here at South Lenoir High School. They no longer work here, but fair warning to viewers, the video that you're about to see could be considered disturbing.
Now sit down.
That was the chaotic scene inside a classroom at South Lenoir High School. In this video, a teacher can be seen whipping a student with what appears to be an extension cord.
And I heard one was sleeping, that's why they got hit with the extension cord, because they were sleeping.
South Lenoir senior Eli Day tells me the teacher who did this was well known at the school.
Like, half the school is like, she should be fired, shouldn't do that. And then the other half is like, well, the kids deserved it.
I showed the video to one parent who has a child who attends South Lenoir High, and she didn't hold back on how the video of what the teacher did made her feel.
I'd whoop her butt. That teacher, I would whoop her tail over my youngin'. I would. I'd go to jail for assault. Any parent would.
According to the Lenoir County Sheriff's Office, the teacher, 71-year-old Patricia Graham, has been charged with simple assault. Deputies said two students ages 16 and 17 were struck by the teacher. I reached out to Lenoir County Schools for comment, and they sent me the following statement. It reads, "District and school administrators have reviewed the circumstances of the incident in a South Lenoir High School classroom on Wednesday, March 1st. Law enforcement has been briefed, and the school has communicated with the parents of the students involved. The teacher is no longer employed by Lenoir County Public Schools. LCPS considers this a personnel matter and will have no further comment." Though the teacher is no longer employed with Lenoir County Schools, Taylor tells me her thoughts are with the child's family.
I would be a very upset parent. It shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened.
According to Lenoir County Schools, the parent of the student seen in the video does not plan on filing any charges against the teacher. Reporting live in Lenoir County, Justin Lundy, WITN News. Dave?
All right, thanks, Justin. Lenoir County Sheriff Jackie Rogers says the video deeply disturbed him, and he is proud the sheriff's office immediately responded to this. The school system says Graham was a teacher from 1976 to 2013 when she retired and then came back as a part-time teacher in 2000.
All right, so that was the story. So I have so many thoughts. Number one, I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, that maybe, listen, she was old school. I can tell that. She put out an extension cord. I don't know where she got the extension cord from, but that was some old school right there. The extension cord is maybe a little too far. But let me go back. Like, I remember back in the day when I was younger, and I'm making it seem like I'm just like so old, but to my kids I'm old, but whatever. I remember back in the day when I was younger, we had punishment in school. If we misbehaved, we had somebody come around with their paddle, you know what I'm saying? And we had to deal with the consequences of acting up in school. And I honestly feel like since that type of punishment has been taken out of school, these kids are out of control. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie. I'm put it out there because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like when we stopped doing that, it just kind of took away a lot of the control over things that teachers, you know, had. Teachers have to deal with a lot. You know what I'm saying? You have kids who have no guidance or no direction at home. You know what I'm saying? And then they're sent to school and they're just able to do whatever the heck they want to do. Teachers cannot punish students or anything like that. They're gonna have to deal with the mom or the daddy coming up there, you know what I'm saying? Now let me say this. If a teacher is really mistreating your child, by all means, go up there and take care of what you have to take care of. But y'all not gonna sit back here and say that y'all don't have no kids out there that just probably really need to get, you know, some discipline. You know what I mean? There are some children out here who just need it. And I feel like, and those people probably gonna disagree with me, but it is what it is. I feel like maybe sometimes, you know, sometimes you may need some act right, okay? But they arrested this lady and she was charged with assault. But she's old school, you know. She felt like them kids probably was not listening to her. I think somebody said because the kid had fell asleep in class or whatever the case may be. And I mean, she just came, you know, hey, I got a class to teach and y'all not gonna disrespect me. And she just went old school, you know. She probably had enough. She probably been dealing with them kids and all the misbehavior for so long. It's almost the end of the school year. She probably just had enough. You know, maybe, you know, I'm pretty sure she probably could have went about it a different way. Extension cord probably wasn't the answer, you know what I mean? But I truly feel like since punishment or paddling has been taken out of schools, it's just, you know, they arrested her, you know, I mean, you know, I got some people who probably will agree that she should have been arrested. I got some people who probably be like, they deserved it. They probably should have got, you know, a whooping, you know, or with an extension cord or whatever. You got some people who do use extension cords and have used extension cords. I think that may be a little bit too far. I ain't never been with no extension cord, and I would never, you know, I would never do that. But I do believe that children do need discipline. You know what I'm saying? They need some form of discipline, you know, and like I said, teachers have to deal with a lot in these classrooms, and I couldn't do it. My kids tell me, Mom, I think you should come and be a teacher. My patients, when they come in to see me, I tell them all the time, especially if they're teachers, man, my hat goes off to you, especially, you know, during the pandemic, having to sit around and try to teach them. Nope. I couldn't do it. I hear, you know, my patients that are teachers, they tell me all the time about how things have changed, you know, for them being educators and the things they're not able to do, you know, and all this, that, and the third, and how, you know, it's just changing, and we can see it. We know things are changing, you know, in all around, you know. But I just thought that was a very interesting story. And she did what she felt like she needed to do. Some of you may agree, some of you may disagree. I'm not condoning abuse, so I don't want anybody to say, oh my gosh, she's okay with abuse. I'm not okay with abuse. I do believe in good discipline. I'm not saying that what she did was a form of good discipline. She probably could have went about it a different way. But I am gonna say that since discipline has been taken out of schools, these children are out of control. And I just want to get on here and share that really quickly with you all. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I thank you. Have a good day.